never guess who I've got in the back of a taxi today. So it's an extraordinary story and I'm really excited to tell you about it. Thank you, Dr. Colin Heron, for nudging me towards these people. So these people are Alex and Janosch. So this is a TX4. I presume it's a TX4 diesel taxi with a Ford Duratorque engine in it. There's thousands and thousands of these chugging away in London. Is that right? Is that what we're in, Janosch?
No, used to be.
Aha! Yes.
No, we made it fully electric. So we put a 40 kilowatt hour battery pack in it. We put a Nissan Leaf drivetrain in it, the inverter and the motor. Some other controllers that we've built to make it fully electric and pragmatic.
Whoa! Whoa, so, right, inevitable question. Is this a viable proposition for taxi drivers? What you're doing either now or potentially, you know, at scale, something that these taxis could be converted to, you know, in big numbers? Is that possible?
Yeah, so by using electric vehicle technology that's well proven and well available, we're aiming to bring the price down as much as we can for the drivers. So we're looking to bring this to market, and it will be the cheapest and the best electric taxi on the market by some margin.
Wow. Wow. So like I said, I know a little bit about taxis. I used to work at London Taxi Company a long time ago, but from memory, and I might be wrong, there must be at least 10,000 or more of these TX4 taxis, whether they're in London, Glasgow, you know, Liverpool, etc. So have you been talking to the taxi industry, the people at, you know, the LTDA and people like that about this?
I can. Here's a little interesting tidbit. Is we have completely unmarked workshop in Hackney, and so many taxi drivers just have found out about us and came to the office that I had to actually make a form for them to sign up for their pre-interest. And the story for them is very clear. They do want this, as long as the economics make sense.
Of course,
right?
It's all about economics.
As long as the numbers make sense, they will make choices, right? And this is essentially what we're doing, because we believe that the choices that they currently have don't go far enough, right?
Right. Okay. So your vision then will be to take the ubiquitous London black taxi, all the ones that are currently diesel vehicles, one way or the other, getting to their, I think, what is it? Is it a 12-year age limit they have on them, or something like that now? And rather than them going and getting scrapped, you know, they can be refurbished into a full electric vehicle, and then be given an extended life for whatever. But knowing, as I said, a little bit about the taxi industry, have you been talking to any of the authorities to say, well, can we have a 15 or a 20-year-old taxi if it's fully electric? Because surely that's a good thing.
Yeah. We had a mixed response. Some councils really understand what we're trying to do, right? Some are stuck on the age limit, and the age limit was initially put in place to encourage drivers to get vehicles with Euro 4, Euro 5, Euro 6 engines.
Yes, indeed it was.
And to upgrade. And now they're a bit stuck in it, and they don't. Some councils don't understand, or there's a long licensing process that needs to change it. They don't understand that we can skip these steps, and instead of going to Euro 6, we go to Euro Infinite or 99 by making it zero emission, even though keeping an old plate, right?
Yes, Euro Infinite. I like that.
Why not?
That's a nice turn of phrase. You're right. So can you just give us a quick gist then of, you know, how labour intensive is it? How easy is it to take out an engine, a gearbox, and put in electric motor, inverter, power electronics? You know, battery?
Yeah, we can do the conversion if we've got all the parts ready in a matter of, you know, a week or two. So
less than a week.
Yeah, probably. We should probably do a pit stop challenge to see exactly how quickly we can do it. I bet we could do one in a day if we had all the bits.
Yeah, I think so. If we do a time-lapse video, I think we could do it in 24 hours.
Yeah, and have you kind of modelled how to scale it up? Could you effectively have a production line where you're doing, you know, 20 a week or 10 a week or something?
Yeah, we could do that. I mean, the scale up, at the moment we're working with existing taxi service centres in London,
right? And
you know, they're very keen to get this up and running as well, because, you know, it's the future, and they understand that you know, things have got to change.
Yeah,
they've got to move on from the diesels onto something else. So there's a lot of capacity actually already out there in, you know, that needs a bit of retraining, needs a bit of upskilling, and you know, once we get the orders in and we get the legislation sorted so that they can be licensed and the price makes sense, then, you know, we can scale up very quickly.
Well, you know, come on, recycle, reuse, the whole principle of circular economics is about that and so much more. So simply taking some of these, you know, what are, you could argue, apart from the engine and all the other stuff, carbon intense, you know, products, and binning them, then which is madness. You know, so these are built as like tanks. They are built so solidly and well. As long as the inherent capability of the vehicle is there in terms of suspension, you know, the drive, you know, the drive capability of it. I'm with you. What was it again, Janosch? What did we say? Euro Infinity?
Euro 99 or Euro Infinity?
Yeah. Well, you know, what's wrong with that? Because I think reimagining a lot of these things is clearly what you guys are doing. So this is great. It is something close to my heart because I've always felt that in London we should already now be at a zero emission taxi, not zero emission capable, not halfway house.
That's the problem.
You know, full singing and dancing, no tailpipe. Jobs are good.
Exactly. I mean, they're perfect for towns and cities, and it's not just London as well. It's, you know, towns and cities across the country and abroad as well.
Yeah.
You know, and these vehicles are so they're so well designed for being taxis. I mean, the taxi drivers like driving them. The passengers like getting into them.
Wheelchair accessibility.
Full wheelchair accessibility.
Yeah, it's all of that.
Perfect.
DDA. It's all of that stuff. Well, look, you know, I'm sorry, I was sort of cutting you short there, Alex, but thank you so much for, you know, letting us get the gist of what you're doing. You know, I'll show some bits of the taxis over this as I'm talking, but look, I wish you well. I love what you're doing. I think it's bold, brave, it's very basic in some ways, but incredibly imaginative. So, you know, I really hope you're successful. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.